amazing third era Guild TV video. This one's slightly less amazing than our others because it's pretty much just a solo run we've modified to make into dual runs. Kind of a bit of a walkthrough on how to get the cloths of the Brotherhood and destroyer cores. And a whole crapload of other stuff that you don't need. So to start off with 3 Necros, usually it's 3 Mesmers and a Ritualist. The weapons don't matter. Their position is pretty important because if you flag them out too far, they will end up aggroing things that don't need to be aggroed and die. I've got Scum here, my brother in crime. Hello. So you can see Mesmer, the Mesmers are set up to use Keystone Signet and a bunch of other crap. They've got some reses. Sandra's set up to spirit spam a little bit.
The Mesmers are supposed to be on the top of the party bar. They're the ones that you're supposed to be flagging. But I don't think it really matters because I did a few where I just flagged them all in the same spot.
Yeah. Like I said, it's been modified to cope with more people. Edge of Extinction helps get the groups killed faster. Well of Suffering is not really important at all. Vile Miasma is just a cover hex. Same with Rotting Flesh, it's a cover condition because Discord is the main damage. As you can see, we got 4 Necros, they're all doing Discord. That's the big damage one right there. Once you get the conditions and the hexes out, Discord's where it's at.
Another thing that I noticed last night when I was tinkering with builds on my Mesmer brother, if you use what is the Sun Spear title track Necro skill?
Necrosis. I've got it right now.
It's good. Holy crap.
Are you trying to commit suicide?
Trying, yeah.
Okay. So all the heroes are following you out there. Baby Dragon's dying. We should alleviate that.
It's fine.
Yeah, so Edge of Extinction usually is supposed to go off at about 1 minute 40 seconds or so. I kind of neglected to use it, that's why we're still fighting destroyers that should be dead by now.
Target is immune to burning. Huh.
Right. It's a destroyer. They're
How
already
have I
burning.
never noticed that before?
They're always on fire. Look inside them. Go ahead, Elias, you crazy Necro. Go out there and solo. When we could be killing him together! Hog all the
The one guy.
Oh, now he's fleeing. What are you
Oh
using that makes
yeah.
him run away?
My only damaging spell. Ray of Judgment.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll definitely make him run away.
But why? They're already burning.
I think the rest of this run I could actually run without a HUD or a UI.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Get some
self-explanatory.
camera work.
So this is my Necromancer character, fully decked out in obsidian armor. Cost me over $1 back when parchment was expensive. Probably about $1.5 million. I got the Destroyer wand, Destroyer offhand. Got some demon horns there. My daughter loves it. Cape flailing in the wind. Oh, even the heroes are rocking out. Look at that. Gwen just plays a little drum. Raza's on a flute. They're rocking the guitars, I think. Oh, there's a violin in the background. What is this, yellow card? So it won't let me use my spells without the UI up.
Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, Will, you can press them on the number. I'm doing it
I
right
did.
now. I'm doing it
Wasn't letting
right
me.
now as we speak.
I know, and I've done it before too, but it wasn't letting me. I'll try it again.
They strip enchantments a lot here.
It's just click, 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 click. It's not letting me actually cast on them.
It's strange.
I know on some characters it lets me, but I've never been able to do it with my Necro.
Babe Dragon's dead. There you are.
Yes, there I am. You love it.
Yes. So this is a rather long run if you do it the way we're doing it. We're not really in it for the score or the reputation for this
It's all about the cloth.
for this adventure. It's about the cloth, yeah, and the cores. There's a faster way to do this to get more dwarven reputation. If you let me see if I can explain this. 2 people, 3 heroes each. Easiest way is with the 3 Necro Discord way. And it's even easier if you are a Necro and you can run Discord as well, or if you are a Ritualist and you can run Spirits. One person with 3 heroes goes that way, one person with 3 heroes goes that way. It's not intended for hard mode, it's just for normal mode, farming faster. Each of them camps the spawn point up until wave 5, and then they both come sprinting back so that they can get all the guys that will be spawning in this general area to kill the baby dragon.
Okay, right, yeah.
Last night, I was trying to make a build for this, but I don't have any really useful characters here. I have my monk, my dervish, my assassin, and my warrior, and none of those would really make a good addition to that sort of farming team. That's why I didn't really push it for this video.
So, what you're saying is when we finish our Eye of the North campaign, you'll have another very useful character here.
That's why I chose that character to come here, so that I could actually do things with it. And there's some really useful skills in the Eye of the North campaign line that go good with the Mesmer. Like, what's it called? The Asern one, where damage is redirected back at the foe. That, like, any pickup group you go in is like, do you have this skill? And if you don't, they'll kick you. Well, at least that's the way it was when it first came out. It's like,
Yeah, pain inverter.
yeah, that. Pain inverter. It's a good one to have. See, this is the wave that we would come running back for right here. Because they all spawn
Big one.
and kill the baby dragon.
Yeah.
They
need to
go
be
straight past the spawn points. Yeah, my build is relatively useless here. I'm not able to keep up my enchantments at all.
You're a leecher! I'm gonna report you.
Bring it on. So if they're already burning, how come you don't get set on fire when you stand next to them?
Let me find out.
I'm doing it right now and nothing's happening.
No, I can tell you why. Because their souls are made of ice, so it's a counterbalance.
It's like that one song. Which I don't know the lyrics to, but it's
I
like
was gonna say, I have
wow.
no idea what you're talking about. It's like that one movie, too. Yeah, you know
Yeah.
the one.
For real. I was thinking it was just more like the song. I wasn't gonna go as far to say it was like the movie. I think that's stretching it. Alright, I'm judging them with my rays.
Such a big, bright, beaming blue pillar of holiness.
Right after I cast that, I get shatter enchantment, drain enchantment, shatter enchantment. Okay, okay, leave me alone.
I won't do it again.
No, I will.
I just have no energy at all.
Yeah.
I've gotten a lot of destroyer cores this run.
Yeah. You are a butthead. I've only gotten two cores. I haven't been picking up anything else because my inventory is full.
Maybe it's
this is a
because your build
storage.
is useless.
It's a storage character, so
I'm gonna go running out there and suicide again.
I'll join. It'll be like Romeo and Romeo,
Yeah. Sounds
or
like
as the
something
French
out
would
of a
say, Romeo and Romeo.
out of a Quentin Tarantino movie. I know it is. It just hasn't been written yet.
Oh, so it would be Romeo and Romeo.
Die in a blaze of glory.
Yeah, with shotguns and peg legs that double as machine guns.
Oh my gosh, you've seen that movie?
No, but I know what it is. I know it's a Tarantino. It's a Grindhouse, right? Grindhouse.
I think so. It's a two-part movie. The DVD comes as a two-part set, and one of them's about a killer. I'm pretty sure he's a Busey relative, one of the Busey family.
Oh yeah, with the big tooth guy named.
Anyway, he goes to this bar, hits on one of the very young blonde girls. She thinks it's fun, makes fun of him, wants nothing to do with him. He ends up coming in a black Camaro later on, picking her up, throwing her in the back of the car or in the passenger seat, locking her, giving her a ride. But she's like, why is this plexiglass box here? It boxes me into where I am, and there's no seatbelt. He's like, oh, don't worry about it. It's my stunt car. That's so, the cameraman can sit over there. Yeah, you're good. You're safe. I'll drive careful. Floors it. Goes like 100 on the freeway. Hits the brakes. She dies. He rolls the car, smashes into another car with her friends in it. There's blood everywhere. There's just nothing left of her. He lives because it's a stunt car. And they all wake up. He wakes up in the hospital next to a bunch of dead girls and escapes the hospital, and it's just a very, very twisted movie. And then part 2 is Quentin Tarantino movie again, but with zombies that are in the military and they drink acid, and it's just all this really random, very Tarantino-esque stuff going on.
Remind me to not watch it ever.
I think it was worth a good once through. It's just not worth owning or paying money for.
The thing is, I saw it was on HBO a couple years back, and part 2 was the one that I switched to as it was on, and it couldn't really hold my attention. All I remember was the chick flipping. It didn't make any sense. She got with a gun,
leg blown
attached to her leg.
Yeah, her leg got ripped off by a zombie, if I remember properly, because I think there was some scotch and or rum involved. Her leg got ripped. I think her leg got ripped off by a zombie, or it was burned in acid when they were killing a zombie. One of the two. But she didn't get infected, and so to give her a weapon because she couldn't use her arms or something, they gave her one of the big soldiers just shoves this shotgun into her hip where her leg was, and somehow or another that made her able to shoot with it. Like, they didn't even try to explain it. They just like, here's this gun, slam! She screams, he screams, everybody cries, and then she laughs and says thank you. And she's walking as using the gun as a peg leg, and she can shoot with it too. They don't even make a half-ditched attempt at explaining how she can reach the trigger. They don't even try.
Well, she doesn't reach the trigger. She just pulls her leg up and goes gug 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 with it.
Yeah.
Or gug. Chick gug.
Right. But I'm just saying, they make no attempt at explaining the. They don't care. They're just like, no, she's got a gun in her hip. She can shoot with it. Get over it.
Speaking of strange movies, what did you think of the one where she's in a dream the whole time?
Sucker Punch?
Yeah.
We saw that in theaters, and I wish we hadn't. I mean, it's like, okay, so my explanation of it is, you say you've got all your favorite comic books. You're a comic book collector, maybe, and
I'm not,
ripped,
but okay.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe you've ripped out only the 2 or 3 best pages in the whole comic book out of the whole thing, and you've got like 20 different comic books. You rip out all the best pages of the 20 comic books, and you staple them all together in this collage of really awesome clips from your favorite comic book. You flip through them like a flip book. You see all the awesome scenes, right? There's no start. There's no ending. There's no plot line. There's just all these awesome comic book pages strapped together. That was Sucker Punch.
I liked it.
There was no plot, no ending, no premise. Some
Yes,
chick
there
wakes up in a
was.
psych ward because she killed her stepdad or her sister on accident, and then she gets a lobotomy to forget all of her memories, and she smiles, and they're like, I've never seen that face before. What is that? They've never looked at me like that. And then she escapes. And was it all a dream? Was some of it a dream?
It
It
was
didn't
all in
make
her
sense.
head.
Okay, go
None of
for it.
it, none of it was real. The little trials and tribulations she went through, it didn't really happen. Uh, the it was just a fabrication in her mind to help her cope with what was going on. It's been a while since I've seen it. If I remember right, she was just insane.
Yeah. Why did we need to see all that?
Because we, we had to waste money somehow. We're Americans. That's what we do.
But you said you liked. I liked. There were. If you can appreciate it as several different clips from your favorite comic books and call it that and call it good and leave it at that, you're fine. But if you want it to have a plot line and to make sense at the end, forget it. It's not going to happen. Yeah, my wife just made a good point. It did not help at all that the entire time we're trying to watch it, there was a screaming toddler or infant 3 rows up from us that the mom would just shove more candy in his face until he shut up. And then
shut up and eat it. Eat it.
Mom,
Eat
I
your
don't want
Whoppers.
to.
Eat them.
Eat it. And then
Eat it
more
now.
jelly beans. And when he'd throw them on the floor,
Stop.
she'd laugh, and then she'd give him more candy, and he'd freak out more, and then she'd give him more candy, and she finally took him out of there, and then
And probably drown him in a sea of sugar.
yeah, and then brought him back.
If you're listening,
she
mother
brought him back
who's
with
irresponsible,
a 32-ounce soda.
screw
No joke.
you.
After complaining for half an hour about how horrible the movie and the candy was, she took him out, brought him a soda, and brought him back.
Okay, what can I do to make you just shut up more? More sugar on your teeth?
Good plan,
You
yeah.
can't sleep at night? You feel like you're sweating? You feel like the sugar is coming out on your flesh? Okay, it's good. It's a good sign. You need a good 2-inch coating of that. That way
You
you
see
can't
my necro?
sleep.
Do you see him
You
right now?
die.
This is
Hang
what the
on.
kid was doing the entire time we were trying to watch the movie. And that was the mom.
Cheers.
Anyway, there you have it. A successful dual run through the Glint challenge in the Central Transfer Chamber. We're going to go and drop our crap off at a storage and get ready to make our next Eye of the North video. We look forward to having you for it. See you then.